Hey guys, it's Missy Wolf, and I'm here with Jamie Foxx. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. You just got done performing, and I didn't get to see, but I heard that your performance was amazing, and I heard that there was a special incident where everybody was brought to tears.
Yeah, I performed with my band this year. I think in the past you've seen me just performing as a solo artist as Jamie Foxx. But in the last couple years I've been performing with the Desert Okies, which is a band that my friend's dad started back in 1974 in Oklahoma.
Wow.
And so we have resurrected the band, and his two sons, my best friend Chad and his brother Travis, and our friend Danny Bennett, we make up the Desert Okies. So that's who
great.
performed upstairs, and it went great. We had an awesome time, and the sound was wonderful. We're so appreciative that we got to be included in this event.
Yeah, it's great. And we're here, for those of you that don't know, CMA Fest 2017 at Alley Taps. And, you know, this showcase has been so packed full of talent. And, I mean, you're just remarkable. Anyways, we love your voice. And I got to see a video of you rocking out to Adele.
Adele, Rolling the Deep. That was
Yes.
that was from a few years ago, but yeah.
But I hadn't seen that side of you until I saw that video.
Oh man, girl, we need to hang out
I
more.
know. I was like, damn, that girl can sing. And I'm so bummed that I missed your performance today because I really wanted to watch you, and I was looking forward to it so much. But everybody here loved it.
Yeah. To get back to your original question, because I lost my train of thought there,
it's
but
okay.
yeah, it's kind of a special performance for us, especially with all the donations that you guys are collecting through this event. The timing was really good for us because we got some really hard news about our frontman, Chad Trout, has just found out about 2 weeks ago that he has what looks like pancreatic cancer. So we actually didn't know if he was going to make it to the show today, and he spent yesterday in the hospital, if you can believe it, under anesthesia for 4 hours getting a biopsy. So he felt well enough to come perform today, which was awesome and amazing. I think good for his soul,
Yeah,
you know.
Absolutely. Music is very healing.
Yeah. And it's awesome to have that, you know, the recording of it, that you guys streamed it for all his friends too. Everybody's worried about him and was happy to see him performing. But we actually just released our Desert Okies CD on Tuesday. We did a mad rush to finish our 15-song album, and of course, you know, when we were going to release it, we thought, oh, this will just help us make money for the band. But instead, it's become a fundraiser for us for Chad.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so all the proceeds of our Desert Okies CD, if you go on desertokies.com, you can buy it. It's $15, and that's going straight into Chad's health savings account. So he actually quit his job probably about 3 weeks ago because he was feeling so bad, and he thought that his job was causing him all these problems. And then 2 days later, got the terrible news. So insurance and everything has been a struggle, and we got him set up on insurance now, but it's, you know, gotta get that money together to help our brother out. So
Well, I'm so glad to hear that you guys all came together, and it's just something we've been talking about this entire time. Is everybody here in Nashville, something happens to a friend, a family member, fellow musician, everybody steps in and they take care of their own. And we've seen it time and time again, and this just touches our hearts.
Yeah, music is, you know, not only is it healing, but it's a community. And Chad said himself, he's like, I cannot believe like the outpouring of love and support that I've gotten, you know, just in the last week of, you know, being honest with people and telling them what's going on. You know, people are stepping up from all over to like ask how he's doing or what they can do to help. And, you know, we're kind of trying to just get the answers of what exactly the diagnosis is, and then we'll figure that out. But just the outpouring of love from the music community has been wonderful, and that's what CMA Fest is all about, you know. For us independent artists that live in Nashville, this is our chance to kind of have the rock star you know sort of experience, you know, because we're not on the radio, we don't get to tour, but the fans, you know, they come pouring into town, and they've seen us on social media and all the other artists, and they treat you just like, you know, it's so amazing to see you in person. So we're really feeling that and feeling the love this week, and happy to be performing.
That's what it's about. And you know what? The fans love good music.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you're, you know, on the radio 100 times a day, or if you're performing, you know, here at Alley Taps. You know, it doesn't matter, because the fan, when they love the music, they love the voice behind the music, they love the person that goes with it. And it doesn't matter where you're located. It just doesn't matter to them. They want to be close to you. They love you. They adore you. And they just want more.
Yeah, and country music fans are the best.
They're the best.
Yeah. They don't compare to any other genre.
Not at all.
Like you
Not even
said,
close.
it's like once they latch on to you, they will drive across the country to see you and buy everything that you do. It's a really amazing genre to be part of. So.
Absolutely. And has that part ever sank in for you when you hear that somebody drove thousands of miles to see you? It's like,
really? I know. It's like you did that for me, right? You know? It's just like you were saying that your daughter, I think, had my CD and, and was excited to see me. I mean, that's just means so much to me. It's just, how would she ever know who I was or whatever, but she's grown to love the music. And, when people come back year after year and they come to, like, we have a fan club party that we do every year. It's probably been 11 years in a row that I've done this. Nice. And every year I'm like, about January, I'm like, should I do this again? I don't know. Right, I mean, is anybody going to come? And so even this year, I didn't put it together, and then my friend that helps me with everything, she was like, people are starting to ask about your picnic, are you going to do it? And I was like, all right, I'll do it. I'll put it together. We had the biggest crowd this year that we've had. It's just people do care, they do love you and support you, and so and that does mean a lot.
And those intimate events, they mean so much. And what you have to understand is, even though you may not feel like, okay, well, I don't know if anybody's going to come, that person is excited because they've been with you on your journey.
Yes.
And they get to be close to you, and you have no idea what it does for them when they're having a bad day and they come home and they put on your music and they smile. So you have helped them so much. And of course they want to help you and they want to support you. And just don't ever lose sight of that, because I'm speaking from fan mode right now. There's several artists that I know that I am so proud to know them as people and to be a part of them. And sometimes they just have a song that hits home for me, and I'm so emotional with it. And it's like, man, you guys are family. You're friends for life. It's more than just, oh, I'm a fan and you're a star. It's not like that. It's a real personal connection.
Yeah, I definitely get that. My first album, the title track is a song called Crossing Over. And I wrote it from a very, deep place after I had just come out of a divorce and, moved back to Nashville, rebuilding my life. And I wrote this song called Crossing Over. And so many people, in fact, somebody just said it a couple days ago, that song is what turned them on to me, because it hit a nerve, Right. And that's a really special feeling, to be able to create something that has meaning for someone and helps them be able to deal with the situation. Sometimes you hear a song and it's put in words. It's like, that is exactly how I feel. I didn't even realize I felt like that, but that's how I feel.
Yes.
So the power of music is really great.
It is, and it never fails you. It just doesn't. So I always have to give credit to the songwriters, because you guys have a way of just getting all of those feelings onto paper when so many people have trouble with that. Like, I could never do it. If I unleash my feelings on paper, it's not something I should ever let anybody read. Like, it's not going to be good. But you guys can do that, and you can, deliver it comedically sometimes, or, just with such emotion that it makes somebody want to cry because it's too strong to ignore. And I think that's fabulous.
Yeah, we there's a song on our album. We wrote most of our songs, but there's a couple songs that we didn't write. And one song that we did, we turned into a duet, and it was Ashley Monroe's song, The Blade. And that's the perfect example of, like, when Chad and I heard that song, and it's like, you called it by the handle and I called it by the blade. I mean,
right.
I mean, the songwriters, and actually one of our friends co-wrote that song, Jamie Floyd, but it's just like to think of that situation in that way of like, the person that broke up with the other person has the handle, and you got it right in the chest,
Yeah.
What a powerful way to put that. And, we actually made a video for that song, turned it into a duet. So we feel the same way about the writers as you guys feel about us.
And really, I mean, I encourage all of you guys at home, everybody who's watching, get to know the songwriters behind the music, get to know their names, because they're everywhere. And chances are it's going to be a name that you already know their work. You just don't realize it yet, right? Because the songwriters here in town are so talented. You're so super talented.
Look at Chris Stapleton.
Right?
It's like, how many people were like, he's amazing, overnight success. Like, the dude's written like half the songs on the radio, It's like...
Yeah, so they really are underlooked, and you got to look behind just the person who's on the front cover of the CD jacket. You really got to do that. But what do you have coming up that you want to tell fans? Do you want to tell them anything else? I don't know what we left out.
Well, I don't think we've left a lot out. We're going to be doing more things on social media. Okay. I have 2 little kids, and Travis has 2 little kids, so a lot of touring is not really on our schedule right now just because of our life situation. But luckily, because of Facebook and Instagram. and all of that, we can still stay connected with the fans and do live streams. So definitely in the next year, especially with Chad's situation, we're going to be trying to air out, things where we don't have to travel and we can just, Travis, our guitarist, he produced our album. He built a studio at his house, so that's where we record our record. So we'll be doing more live studio live streams on Facebook, so you can follow us on Desert Okies. And then of course you can support us by just going and onto our website desertokies.com and getting our CD, and that'll help us make more music in the future, and of course it'll help Chad in his current situation too.
Perfect. You guys, I know at home you want to help out, so log on, follow her, follow the Desert Okies, and just, stay tuned for more. There's more greatness coming up from these guys. And please don't forget to send out some prayers. If you guys are prayer warriors, send up some prayers because Chad needs them. All right? Until next time, stay tuned.